walk around the compound, see some tigers, and hopefully hear some squeaks, and then we'll see some pigs, and then we'll walk around compound, and then we'll walk around compound. Hey you, where are you going? Where are you going? He was sitting over there for a little bit, and he was looking at me, and I was like fiddling with my phone. I had to get it put into like airplane mode, and I had to make sure that the camera settings were all right. And he was just waiting, like, "Are you gonna come over here?" And I was like, with my eyes, I was pleading, just hold on. And he's like, "If you're not gonna come over here, I'm just gonna move. I'm just gonna keep on moving on, because I've got things to do. I've got stuff that I'm about. My name is Conapolly, you know? There's only so much time I got left in this world. I still have a lot of things to look at with my one eye. I mean, come on, man. Don't keep me waiting, Derek." And, you know, he's got a point. He's got a point. Love that guy. Love that guy. Oh. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek. Again, welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Cassie, what? What? I'm trying to do my introduction. You don't think that maybe you get a little bit, you know, of attention, more so than basically all the other kitties? You don't think that maybe that's a thing? I mean, come on. It's in between. It's in between feed day. Which means that, I know certain kitties with special dietary considerations, along with leopards and cougars, they're going to be getting fed food. Which means that other kitties who don't have special dietary considerations, or some of the bigger kitties, tigers and lions, they're just like, "Well, what about us? What about us? Why are we not getting food?" That's what Luca is saying. Why are they getting chicken? How is this fair? How? I know, bud. So unfair. Life is unfair. I know, Poopa Luca. And someone's in the comment section, of course, like, "You give that baby a piece of chicken right away, right now." It's like, Luca is fine. Here's the big thing. And this is the big tiger scam. You gotta realize this. All tigers are master manipulators, and they will make you think that they have never in their lives ever eaten a piece of chicken or a chunk of horse meat. If you have it, and they see that you have it, they're like, "What is that? Oh my gosh, chicken? How do you pronounce it? Chicken? Sounds exotic. I've never had that before." I know that's definitely taken from Jim Gaffigan bit. That's a cake bit. What's this, cake? Yeah. But it applies. It applies to them. Cassie, you are going to get fed. Now you're just entitled. Just like, damn right I'm going to get fed. Of course. And Selena is getting fed, and Noe's getting fed. Nye and Shanti not getting fed. Oh my gosh. What are some of the decisions that go into why some cats get fed and others don't? I mean, it's a lot of different things. I mean, maybe there's cats, they have to have some special medicines, or maybe, I know, she's really excited, like, chicken! Maybe they're recovering from some sniffleses or something like that, or maybe it's because during normal feed, they actually don't eat as much as maybe they should. So then what you do is that you supplement, and then give them more frequent yet smaller feedings. More frequent yet smaller. And it helps. Of course, like, you have cats like, you know, like older ones, they'll tend to get the older ones that tend to lose more muscle mass. It's usually a little bit better to make them tell or give them the opportunity to eat more frequently. Hi. And then, of course, all entrees of chicken come with a side salad. Yes. No. How beautiful. I was taking Travis around. I was taking, yeah, me and Travis were filming some stuff, you know, Travis the broker. Oh man, Raven she was trying to reach out at him, and then she also started getting like, kind of, not like you're scary, get that thing away from me, but she was getting mad at me for not allowing Travis to go in there with her, basically. Hi, bud. What? Mr. Man, where did the hostilities come from? Oh, sorry, from where did the hostilities come? Who are you? Kristen, where are you from, Kristen? Florida. Kristen is one of our intrepid interns. How have you been enjoying your stay here so far?
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Oh my gosh, so amazing. Actually, what part of Florida?
Orlando.
Oh my gosh, how's everything going down there? Because we got that Irma going through right now.
Yeah.
You friends and family, are they okay?
Yeah, so far everyone's okay.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah, that's scary. That's scary. But she is a very, very hard worker. She's very dedicated to the kitty cats. Do you have any ones that are your particular, you know, like one or two cats that kind of have caught your eye a little bit more so than the others?
Melita.
Melita.
I love her.
Oh my gosh. Is it like a little bit, is it because I'm kind of crazy too? Is it something like that? Oh, okay. Or it's, or do you see that and you kind of like, oh, I want to try to help her. You know?
No. I get her.
You relate her?
She's misunderstood.
She's misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any other cats?
Pie.
Paui, of course.
Pie.
That's a good one. Well, good choices. Good choices. So, yeah, very good intern. Very hard worker. Great personality. So, absolutely. A good fit. It's always, and gosh, you know, when you have good interns, it makes the world, and the other one is good too. It makes it so much of a huge difference. Where you go? There was kitties up here and now they're not. But yeah, when you have interns that are not as good, it can cast just a dark cloud just on the whole thing. Just on the whole operation, the works. Just everyone's just all just in a weird mood, and you know, things aren't getting done as much as they should, and or I shouldn't say that, but they're not, you know, tasks aren't being approached with like a certain kind of like the level of gusto that I guess you kind of come to expect. You know, I guess it's kind of the thing where it's like, well, there's the standard and then there's the above and beyond standard, which kind of sort of is the standard. It's like, well, we kind of expect you to go, you know, we expect you to be kind of rock'em sock'em robot. And yeah, some people they have a hard time with that. Or sometimes, you know, sometimes you'll get interns and they put in the hours and they work, but man, it just drains them. And then they just kind of just walk around and just yeah. Like we're not doing like they bring their own kind of blah into the equation unnecessarily, I would say. Schmutz. And I'm sure that you like a lot of people can talk about how like, yeah, I work with people like that, where it's just like, you know, the reason that you're having a hard time, like, this company sucks, blah, 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 or I hate this job, like, this job, blah, or that, there's nothing you can do. You can put them in one of those kind of situations where, you know, like the cliched kind of king who's being fed grapes and fanned with a giant leaf. And they'll be like, what kind of grapes are these? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, there's so much activity. Doesn't matter what situation you put them in, they're just going to be like, bleh. And then there's other people, doesn't matter what situation you put in, they're going to be like, yes! Oh my gosh! We're going to have a good time, guys. And that's, I mean, those are the people that you want to be around because they infect other people. People are infectious, for good or for bad. Everyone is so excited about chicken. Solano, you're not going to get chicken. That's the thing, and it's tragic. Oh, it's so tragic. We've got cats that mistakenly think that they're going to be getting fed. They are not. I know. It's hard to come to terms with these things, but it's true. Oh, hold on. There's a cat rolling on the grass, and it's cute. I mean, look, there's a list of priorities that we have to follow when we're filming these types of things, and yeah, basically cat doing cute stuff is like pretty much number one. It's like you will forego, you know, if you're standing in a fire ant mound and you got a cat doing a cute thing, then you got to focus on the cat doing the cute thing. I know that some of you remember I got stung by that red wasp. Let out some curse words. I still pointed that camera at Diwali and Natal. I did. I'm just like, they're cute. Oh, I'm so beep 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 beep. Oh, look at them, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, my ankle. Priorities. Oh, that door's closed. Sometimes you'll have different lockdown doors closed for different cats. Before Chompers' was opened up over there. Chompers! Chomp chomp! Monsieur le Chompers! Oui! Oh, he's like, but where's my chicken? You're not gonna get chicken, bud. It's not your time to feed. It's not your day. Look at all these sad kitties. I know. It's like, couldn't you do something? Couldn't you just maybe put up like a partition? You know, could you maybe construct like a series of curtains or something? I mean, look how sad he looks. I know. Hi, bud. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Of course, big news. Many of you folks already know about it. Well, I mean, I'm hoping that you do because we've been posting it on all of our various BigCatDerek / KRSQ Texas / Rachel Rossetti / Heidi Berry Cron social media. The network, you know, the cloud, the Care Jamies. I mean, just like we have the people, that core group. Yeah, we've been posting about that fundraiser. About the new thing. We've got some Cougars. We've got some new Cougars. Some Cougars. They're going to be coming in, finding a new home here at Care. Yes. They're actually going to be coming. They're going to be coming from the Dallas Zoo. They're going to be coming from the Dallas Zoo, which is pretty. It's an amazing thing. And they had it's a really awesome, it's an awesome thing. There's going to be definitely a lot more information, you know, that's going to be coming out as far as specifics, information about them, you know, just the relationship that, you know, we're cultivating. And more shall, of course, be revealed in due time, but no, it's really exciting. We're going to be giving these guys a home. They had a great home over in Dallas, and then they're going to have a great home over here. And we're going to, and the other thing is the partnership with like Heidi made some with some different architects. Oh God, I'm trying to sit there. Like she was able to get some pretty amazing things kind of designed for the new enclosure. It's pretty spectacular, the whole layout. And again, it kind of goes into that whole future long-term vision, you know, of Care. just how the safari suites are going to, they were an element to propel forward the mission of care in a multifaceted way. One, we're going to be providing a great home for Aurelia and Zubiri, and then two, we were going to be able to have the safari suites that we're then going to be able to fund in the long term the facility. This whole thing is a step towards that goal in and of itself. It's awesome. And the fact that the fact that Heidi was able to make this relationship with some of these architects and the designs, oh my gosh, it was great. Really, really great. Hi, maybe. And this is the thing, it's like, it doesn't, because Heidi has to, you have to realize, like, Heidi has to bring, because she designs, like, everything out here. Like, that's, like, you have to take in your knowledge of, like, what cats are going to need. Then you also have to take into your account your knowledge of, there's certain things as far as Animal Welfare Act considerations are concerned, as far as safety of animals and people. And so it's like she has to kind of give this idea, like, well, this is what I'm looking for, and this is kind of what I need, and this is what the facility needs. And then, these professional architects are going to be able to kind of see that vision, realized. So it's that kind of collaborative effort kind of thing, which is very cool. Very cool. Anyway, two bros. We've got a crowdfunding campaign that's going on right now. It's actually an Australian crowdfunding site. It's called Chuffed. Because I'm so, it was a British one. I'm so chuffed. I'm so happy. It's one of those Commonwealth words. I'm quite chuffed, which of course is because the Tigers, they chuff, and they actually have a pretty good model. Where other crowdfunding type things, you have to hit certain goals, or they'll have you wait until the actual campaign is done, and then they'll cut you like a check. With this one, like they're given, the money is going directly to care, and it's like there's money that goes to the crowdfunding site. Actually, you have there's like those things where it's like you have the option, like, do you want to give some money to Chuffed? You can or you can't, which I would always recommend that you try to support the platform that's helping to provide the structure for this whole endeavor. Which it's a service that they provide that we don't have to, and it's an important service to be able to kind of track and annotate kind of things, and as far as like perks and all of the analytics that go along with it, that's it's worth it for us to not have to deal with it and spend the time doing it. You have to realize that. Why should I have to pay? Why can't I just give you? I understand that, but then that means that we have to just like spend an inordinate amount of time, probably to the detriment of the facility operations. You have to always weigh that stuff. You always have to take that stuff into account. So yeah, and the thing is, like, the money from the campaign, it's going right to care, and that means that we're going to be able to start construction pretty quick. It's one of the, we don't have to wait for the entire thing to be done in like another month. And they're like, all right, now we can actually break ground. Like, no, we are going to be breaking ground in a few days. Calvin has been summoned. So yeah, really excited. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I didn't think I was going to elicit that type of reaction. Oh my gosh. I know that when Melita, it kind of brought out my inner Travis. Like, calm down, Melita. Jeez. I know, she's crazy, right? She just needs to take a chill pill. Be more like Powie. So, of course, the link for the Chuffed campaign is going to be in the video description. But one thing I will say is, like we were talking about before, you have the hurricane. Hurricane Zzz. Okay? You know, Harvey and Irma. Oh my God. And Irma is currently going through Florida right now. Currently going through Florida as we speak. You know, Irma, you windy bitch. Oh, shit. Well, you know, Harvey, look, okay, I'll keep it equal. Harvey, you dick. See? There you go. Now we're on even ground. But no, they're messing up things, and they're destroying lives, and I mean, people have died, and animals have died, and one thing about us having to create the campaigns to try to create this new enclosure and this new home for the two Cougars is it takes months. I mean, months of planning. Very, very long time of figuring out, like, okay, this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to set things up, and then you have to, you know, do the things with the chuff people and all this other stuff. Yeah, there's so many different kind of agreement, kind of in the email stuff, and things that you have to get set up before you can even say, like, hey, we're going to do this thing, and then it's going to be bookended by two of the most devastating tropical storms that the United States has seen. And there's a lot of attention that probably needs to go to the relief efforts. And that's kind of what was our thinking. We don't want to potentially take away from the very legitimate and very serious need, you know, from that has been kind of inflicted or brought about from these meteorological events. So again, it's like the Chuffed campaign is still up, but we're just going to be kind of taking a bit of a break, a bit of a breather, hiatus, on like really kind of pushing it out and promoting it as an organization, as individuals. So like as the storms are ongoing, and until we kind of like have a better idea of what the impact is, especially with this one, with Irma. Yeah. Hi, bud. You guys came from Florida. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy that you guys are up here. Look at, oh my gosh. Look at. Double roll. Double the rolling, double the squish. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Hi. So, of course, like, if you planned on donating to the whole Chuff campaign and nothing is going to stop you, then by all means do that. There's some really great perks. There's stuff that I'm going to be doing specifically geared for the BCD, you know, fan base community. But, like, if you want to take the money that you would normally allocate towards charitable causes, and, you know, by all means, to try to help some of the folks down there who have been affected by these events. So yeah, like I said, rodents. It's because our snake population has gone down here in the compound. We had an intern, I think last summer. Basically, anytime he'd find a snake, he'd relocate it. He did, like every single time. I don't know how many he relocated to neighboring. I think he took them down. Like, there's a river down the road. I think he would take them down there. And fast forward, and now, like, the facility is just overrun with just rodents. And the cats don't. It's like they're too small. They don't care about them. Well, you got so many cats. They don't go after mice. They're tigers. And it's like, oh, look at that little thing. It's like a bug. Bonnie Boo. Please don't come over here and give me sweetness and then turn around and pee on me. Huh. Sometimes you just gotta ask them nice and polite. So yeah, and then more than likely what's gonna happen is we're going to be extending that the chuff campaign. And you know, once things have kind of calmed down a little bit. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Look at these handsome baby boys. Handsome baby. Hold on. Hold on. You hold on. You. I talked to Florida already, but I need to talk to Washington. I want you to please tell everyone what's your name. Brianna. Where are you from?
Washington.
Washington. What'd you major? Where'd you go to school?
I majored in zoology.
Majored in zoology. She's also another one of our intrepid interns, and she's a really hard worker, and she's got a really great attitude. She's very smart. She's got a good personality, and she works very well with the other ones. I know, like Washington, one side of the continental United States, and Florida, and then they're connecting. It's like they're so far apart, and then they're like, but they're come together here in Texas. I mean, geographically and figuratively. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. The togetherness. We all feel together. I feel
So together, so connected.
so connected. I feel it. I really feel it. But yeah, intern, awesome. Yellow pants, blue pants. I told them about that. Yeah, I did. I know. So, yeah, you're good. Thank you very much. No, yeah, thank you, ladies. Wait a minute. You're a teegee. Don't you try to. I think that there's some kind of wizardry, some sort of necromancer aromatherapy. It's the smell of the dead carcasses. It's a new form of magic that tigers are very good at for some reason. Necromancer aromatherapy. And they use it to control minds. I've been noticing this recently, that I've actually been showing sweetness. I've been showing, hi bud, hi. Look, again. That's what is happening. You're not sweet. You're not a good boy. You're evil. You're an evil, just gross, just bleh. Yuck. Teegee. Just don't like it. They've been poisoning my mind. It's like a whisper thing that happens inside of my head. You know, like, oh, teegees, they're not so bad. And I need to just like, oh, I need to resist it. Oh. Here we go. Here's where the real deal is. Here's where the cool kids hang out. Where the smart people send their allegiance. Team BBs. Hashtag Team Handsome. Hashtag Team Brains. Hashtag Team Suave. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at him. I love you, tree. You are the second best tree in this entire enclosure. Oh look, Zuby, Prince of the Leaves. It's Zuby's Prince of the Leaves again. I'm Prince of the Leaves. That's like a thing that he really does. It wasn't just a one-off kind of thing. It's like he just wants them to just he wants the leaves to just tickle his head. I would like for the leaves to tickle my head, please. I enjoy the sensation. Because I am Zuby, Prince of the Leaves. Hi, bud. You're silly. Nom 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 nom. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. Yeah. He's a good boy. Oh my goodness, big teeths. Big teeths. Oh. Let's go and see if we can see a little one. Let's go and see if we can see little Mimi. It's been a while since I've kind of tried to showcase her, I guess, on the Walk Around the Compound webcast. You saw, like, the harrowing, death-defying acrobatics that she was displaying on Heidi Berry Cron's Instagram account, where she was hanging from her feet, like, no hands. Look. It about gave me a heart attack, and obviously everyone else who saw the video. They're just like, Momo, what are you doing? Unacceptable behavior, Momo. There she is. It's amazing. It's amazing that the troop, like, legit accepted her. It's a pretty fantastic thing. Pretty fantastic. Very happy. Very, very happy. She looks sleepy. She looks sleepy. I know. End of the day, it's sunset time. It's time when lemurs go sleep. When they go night-night. When they go night-night. Hello. Ooh. Oh. Hi, Momo. How are you? Hi, pretty. You enjoying the new digs? She's like, yeah, it's okay. It's like outside, though. It doesn't have, if you could get maybe like TV with Netflix, because we had that and we got to watch movies. I mean, this would be a whole lot cooler if you did. Hey, you got some of that Netflix? Like, no, I don't. You'd be a lot cooler if you did. I don't know why Momo sounds like Matthew McConaughey from Dazed and Confused, but she just does. She just does. All right. Enough babbling. Enough babbling. Thank you so much for watching this edition of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. As always, it was a treat. I appreciate your continued views, and let us know what you think in the comments section.